Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for this Algorithm Buster preview session where we're going to look at how you can make the most out of boosting posts on Facebook. Should you be boosting posts on Facebook? That's the first question. And if you should, why? Why should you boost posts on Facebook? Which posts should you boost on Facebook? And I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks in this tutorial for getting the most out of your Facebook boosts. I will be responding to comments, so if you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below and I will endeavour to answer them once I finish the tutorial. And this, of course, is part of a preview of the Algorithm Buster workshop. What is that? It's a 2-hour online training workshop that you can do. You'll find out more details and you can book your ticket at spiderworking.com/algorithm buster. Hi Eilish, thank you for tuning in. Good morning. It's lovely and sunny here in Athy. So let's start off talking about boost post. You'll know that lots of marketers, lots of people like me will say, do not boost the post. You're wasting your money. You're better off going through Ads Manager. Stay away from the boost button. But I disagree. I think boosting a post can have be a really important part of what you do on Facebook. Because of course, what we do in the Algorithm Buster workshop is we show you how you can take what you're doing organically on Facebook and turn that into sales. And one of the problems we have on Facebook is very often when we run ads, we're running them at an audience that has never heard of us before. We continuously need to be growing our audience. So that's both the people who like our page, and you can also create audiences out of the people who engage with your posts. So that's a hint. You can tell what's coming, can't you? Because that's why the boost post is really important. Because when you boost a post, let me just go into my screen sharing here so I can show you. So this is a post. I have boosted it already. I boosted it for €1 for a very specific reason that I'll get into later. But this is a post that I have on my Facebook page. And you can see at the bottom here that 10 people have actually engaged with that post, or actually more than that have engaged, but 10 people have actually reacted to that post. And if I click on that list of people who have reacted, you can see next to them, I've actually invited them already, so I'm kind of cheating, but you can see next to them, if they haven't liked my page already, I get this button with the option to invite them to like my page. So it's really simple to do that. And actually, you'd be surprised if somebody has seen a valuable piece of content from you and they've engaged with that piece of content. And if you do it quickly, so they remember who you are, you can actually invite them to like your page and they will say yes most of the time. So it's a great way to grow your audience. And that for me is the crux of why we should boost our posts. Which post should we boost then? Actually, before I started thinking through this system that I have for getting people to, for boosting posts and growing an audience, I would have said your sales posts. Your sales posts are the ones you should boost because you want people to see them. But actually, no. Your sales posts, they're for like the Facebook Ads Manager. The posts that you need to boost are the ones that when you post them, immediately you start getting a lot of engagement on it. Because Facebook will know they are popular posts already. It will cost you less to reach more people on Facebook when you do that. So they're the ones to boost because obviously the more people that engage, the more people you get to invite to like your page. And you'll be growing that all important engagement audience that you can use in Ads Manager to use for sales later on. So we've talked about why, because you're building both your engagement audience on Facebook, so the people that will remember you because they've engaged with your posts, and you're building the people that like your page on a regular basis, because we need constantly to grow our audience because some people just tail off after a while. Will we get into the tutorial? Okay, let's do that. I'm going to share my screen again and I'm going to go into my test page this time. And I put up a post here earlier just for the express thing of showing you how to boost a post. And you know this bit, just click the boost post button at the bottom. Now, what's interesting is, and they've only added this feature recently that up until recently, when you boosted a post on Facebook, they would automatically show it to people that they thought were most likely to engage with the post. We call that an objective. So they'd show it to people that they knew would like, comment or share on posts on Facebook, because of course Facebook knows what we do. They know the sort of people that we are on Facebook. But they changed this recently. So now they will choose the objective that is most relevant to the post that you're trying to boost. So because this is a link, it's automatically decided that the objective is to get people to visit my website, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I totally love website traffic, but remember why we're doing this. We're doing this to build a Facebook page engagement audience and to encourage more people to like our page. We really need people to react to our posts, not necessarily to click the link. Although, that's a good objective for another day, not for a boost post though. So we can change this objective here. You can see it's giving me 3 options: the website visits, the engagement, which is what I want. And actually now you can encourage people to send you messages on Facebook. Now I'm just going to scroll down the bottom to choose it's already in the correct ad account. How cool is that? The next thing you can do, and this is, remember I told you I boost my videos for €1 a time. And the reason that I do this is because on Facebook, when you click the boost post button, you can add a link to your video if you add a button to your post. And you can see here, you've got options of the button that you can add to your post. And I'm just seeing, I'm slightly in the way. I'm just going to move myself on the screen. Bear with me. Come on, Amanda, move. You can see right at the bottom here, there's a learn more button. Now you don't get that on a post on Facebook unless you boost your post. And depending what you're doing, so this is actually a sales post. It's not the ideal one for boosting. You could go for Book Now, for example. Book Now would be the one for that specific link. But remember, we're not trying to sell at this point. We're just wanting people to engage. So it's great to have a button if you want one. So there'll be no button, but really we just want people to engage. So maybe learn more or maybe no button at this stage. If you're boosting a video, you get the chance to put your link in there as well. And what I like about this, just one more thing on that really cool thing about boosting videos. When you boost a video post and somebody watches it on mobile, when they click to play, the website actually loads up within the app directly underneath the video that they're watching. So they're straight in on your website whilst they're watching the video. I think it's an incredible tool. So that is one huge tip. Whenever you post a video, if you want to link back to your website, boost it for a euro or $1 or £1, depending where you are in the world, and go through here. Next up is your audience. So you can boost to people who, it's not appearing there, people who like your page. You can boost to people who, I know that's because I've only got 1 like on this page because it's my test page. You can boost to people who like your page. And that's good if you've got a really big audience. If it's a popular post and you want to test if you're going to get extra engagement, you could try that. Or you can boost to the people who like your page and their friends. I tend to stay away from that because here's the thing. If you know me, you know this about me. I love cats. But the thing is, a lot of my friends don't love cats. They don't even like cats. They're allergic to cats. So if you had a cat page and went, well, Amanda likes my page, I'm going to boost this post to her friends, you'd be wasting your money. So what I tend to go to is either people you choose through targeting, or if you've set up audiences within Ads Manager, and again, this is something I will show you how to do on the workshop, you can actually boost to one of those. But because most of you won't have those audience in places, let's just go through the targeting option. So I can go in here and I can choose my audience. So for example, I may be targeting just people in Ireland. Here it's chosen Galway for some reason, but I can type in my location as Ireland. So that's the whole country of Ireland. If you know your customer, I know that most of the people who engage with my page, most of the people that buy from me are female, so I could just target women and I could target an age group. So you can actually get into the nitty gritty. You can target interests and behaviours as well. But I found this is kind of inaccurate. Facebook does roughly know how old we are. It does know roughly that we live in Ireland, but actually I found some of the interests can be quite misleading. So unless you've got something really specific that you want to put in there, you may want to leave that blank. Or, you know, we've got quite a defined audience already, but maybe I want to target people who like cats, because if you like cats, you are my friend. Who likes cats? Who prefers dogs? Kate, don't even answer that question. So now I can narrow that audience to people that like cats. It tells me I've got a nice big audience. Now that might look like it's too many people, 190,000, but actually a large audience like that gives Facebook lots of choice of who it's going to show your ad to. So you're going to have less competition. It's also going to be able to pick the very best people who are most likely to engage with your page. So I've saved that. I'm scrolling down. I see we've got a cat lover in the room. I'm scrolling down. Your next thing is to set your budget, and Facebook will automatically set you a budget. It should give me 16 euros here. Sometimes you'll find it comes up with something ridiculous like 420 euros. Just know you don't have to go with what Facebook suggests. You can choose your own budget. So I'm going to choose €1. I'm going to be the last of the big spenders, €1. The minimum budget you can spend on a Boost post is €1 a day. And I would actually advise that you would let it run for longer than a day, because even though I am on Facebook every single day, multiple times a day, there are some strange people who only log in once a week. So if you run it for €7 for 7 days, that actually means that you've got a really good opportunity to reach the most possible people. Does that make sense? The most people possible on Facebook. And then you can set a schedule for how long you want to run the ad. So I've gone for 7 days. If I wanted to go for 6 days, or that's something that's not selected here, I can choose my date there. Final bit is you'll need to add a payment method if you haven't already, and then you click the Boost button. I'm just going to cancel out of that promotion and I'm going to come back on screen. So why am I doing this again? Let's just see. We've got lots of cat fans in the room. Hello, Laura Ann. Hello, Ailish. Hello, Kate. Hello, Angelina. And Laura Ann Bradley says she loves cats and dogs. You are a woman after my own heart. Although I have 3 cats and I adore them, I love dogs too. Nothing to do with boosting posts. Why are we doing this again? Why are we boosting posts? Because if we can build an audience of people that not just like our page, but engage with our posts, we can retarget them with our sales ads later, knowing that they know who we are. And remember, once people have engaged with your posts, you can invite them to like your page. So you're constantly growing your audience. You're getting 2 results for your €1 a day. You're getting an engagement audience and you're building your page likes. And like I said, this tip is just part of a system that I recommend that I will show you in the Algorithm Buster workshop. You can find details of that workshop, spiderworking.com/Algorithm Buster. I'm going to show you how to turn your organic reach on Facebook into customers. And I'm going to show you how you can grow that organic reach in the wave of the algorithm changes. Laura Ann says she has 3 of each. That means 3 cats and 3 dogs. Gosh, I am overrun and I've only got 3 cats. So congratulations on that. Thanks so much for joining me. Last chance to leave me a question if you've got one. If not, I'll be doing a few of these Facebook Lives over the next couple of weeks in the run up to the Algorithm Buster on the 18th of April. If there's any specific topic you'd like me to cover relating to Facebook, do let me know. Thank you for joining me and I'll see you all again soon.